But let's get into the NBA. Let's get into the NBA because yesterday was an interesting game. It's fascinating. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching the few moments I did because I fucking hate watching basketball. But I didn't like watching that fourth quarter. And we've got a capper on here who's on fire. He's a good capper. He fucking caps his dick off. Unfortunately, he was wrong about yesterday, but guess what? He's going to be right about today because we can bond over a common shared understanding of making money on our teams, and this is what we're going to do today. It is the one, the only, Billy Brisbane joining the program. Billy, how are you?
A little bit heartbroken, but if it wasn't for Invicta fights last night, I would be homeless on the side of the road. So shouts to Cobra Kai Bennett. Shouts to Royals Dos Santos. There's nothing like losing bets, but you know what they say, Jose? When you chase, at least if you chase at plus money at the end of the night, everything will be all right.
Yes, that's what we love it. Shout out to the Invicta picks. I love seeing just random tweets by Clint, just like at random, I don't know, like 12:30 at night. And then it'll just be like, oh, he's got him. And I'm like, oh, I guess there's like a random UFC fucking fight tonight or whatever.
So, I think it was the crop top, man. I think the crop top was a little bit too much, man. I try to go a little bit too James Harden there.
I will admit, Billy, as soon as I came on the program, someone said something about the crop top, and I was like, fuck, man, I should have been wearing the crop top today. Son of a bitch.
This is just a sweater, normal sweater today.
I like it. Okay, back to the normal sweaters. And
we'll still support, though. We'll still support.
Okay, good. Hey, we love it. We love it. Let's Billy, let's talk about this game tonight because this has been the series that everyone wants to talk about. This is the money series. Adam Silver broke his dick off to get this series. Warriors, Lakers here. I mean, what can we say about the Lakers? First of all, let's get this out of the way as well, Billy. I fucking hate both these teams. I can't stand both these teams. I'm a Celtics fan. I've got great reasons to hate both these teams. And it's a challenge for me to watch these series because I don't know who to root for. I don't know who I want to succeed. But I'll tell you this. Game one went to the Lakers. We talked about it with a game one with Seattle and the Kraken against the Stars. That road team gets their home dub. And it just seems like they always take their foot off the gas. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. We got the win. We came in here, did what we did. Now let's go defend home court. Do you think that's going to happen here again today, Billy? Because we obviously saw LeBron and the Lakers sell out for that win because Darvin Ham, I saw he played AD 44 minutes.
Yeah, it was pretty
not play those fucking minutes. That does not happen. So he sold out, got that win. What do you think is going to happen here tonight, Billy?
I feel like the trend that we didn't talk about yesterday is kind of in play for this one. Home teams down 0-1 in game two this postseason are 5-0 with a winning margin of 12.6 points per game. Similar to the game last night, the Lakers got the road win. Like you said, Davis played 44 minutes. Last round versus Memphis, the Lakers won game one in Memphis, and then they just kind of like gave it away in round the game two. Memphis had a big lead and then LA rested everybody at the end. It's rare for a team to really put up a 113.1 offensive rating like the Warriors did in game one and lose the game. While I don't think the Warriors win the series, I like the spot, not the matchup. I think the Warriors win here tonight, -5.5. And then I kind of like the first quarter as well, going back to game two of last series. The Grizzlies were up 30-19 after the first quarter. And after game four, win in LA following the game, they're down 38-24 in the first quarter of game five. Historically, we know the Warriors for being a third quarter team, but they've been all right in the first quarter this year in the first round. I mean, versus the Kings, they were up by 2 or more after the first quarter, 3 out of those 7 of those games, and that was the best scoring offensive team in the association this year. So also like Curry over 30.5 points. Curry had 27 points in game one with 6 3-pointers, but the production came early and late. there was a 26-minute period throughout game one where Curry only scored one basket. I think a day in between games with a little bit of film, they'll find a way for Curry to get open shots or more pick and roll situations. I think there's some meat left on the bone for Curry's point prop tonight. So those are the 3 plays in this one. Warriors first quarter, -1.5, -118 at FanDuel. Golden State Warriors -5.5 at -110 at BetMGM. And then Steph Curry over 30.5 points, -125.
What was the first one again? I apologize.
Warriors first quarter -1.5, -118.
First quarter -1.5, -118. I have realized a trend. I don't know, whatever we're gonna call it. You, Durrell, guys that have been cashing on the NBA a lot. First quarters have been what you guys have been like on and cashing on a lot. I see Durrell been cashing on them. Yesterday, I cashed on Celtics first quarter, just thinking,
it's the most predictive rotations in a basketball game because there's a website called Popcorn Machine, and it shows all the NBA player rotational stuff. So if you have like a team like the Warriors and Curry's playing 10 out of the 12 first quarter minutes, I'd rather bet on that than have Jordan Poole doing some bullshit.
Yeah, no, I like that. It makes a whole lot of sense. So I like your first quarter look there. I think the Warriors come out. I think they smack them. I really do. I think the Warriors just go out there, beat them, and then we'll start turning up the media machine for Game 3 in crypto or in the Staples Center. I refuse to.
Not official plays tonight, but some parlays I got going on for tonight. I got Golden State. This is with the baseball stuff. I got Golden State money line, New York Mets money line with Justin Verlander's return, and then the Baltimore Orioles money line. That was plus 236. And then for the hockey slate tonight, Golden State Warriors money line, Toronto Maple Leafs money line with the Dallas Stars money line plus 211. They were the favorites, man.
You'll be happy to hear Gokster has essentially the same exact parlay without the basketball in there and the hockey. So you guys are right there. So shout out to you there, Billy. So Warriors full game -5.5, Curry over 30.5 points -125, and a little Warriors first quarter -1.5 -118. Nasty Nate liking Warriors second quarter. I like this look here, Billy. This is gonna be a fun matchup. You said that you think the Lakers are gonna win this series, correct?
Yeah, Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6. All right, though. I'm glad we can get an official prediction for you on that series.
If it goes 7, they're fucked.
Yeah, I can. That is 100%.
If they go back into Golden State for Game 7, they're fucked.
100% facts there. By the way, someone mentioned that they wouldn't give Poole the max contract. Baby, they already did.
They already did it, man.
They already did.
Had a good Game 1. He just shot a bullshit shot at the end of the game. Fuck it, man. I mean, that's what you trained for, right?
Yeah, $27 million this year, 29 million next year, 31 and 34 million. So fuck that. If I was the Warriors, good luck with the Jordan Poole party. I can't stand the guy. Billy, I appreciate you for joining me. Do you have any thoughts on the other series, real quick, that we're not talking about? I think Knicks Bulls is Yana. Do you have anything on that, real quick?
We talking about Heat Knicks?
Heat Knicks. Yeah, I said Heat Bulls, but yep.
No, Friday's slate is actually Boston versus Philly. Unfortunately, I think I have to bet the home dog of Philadelphia. We'll talk about about that. I mean, would I be Billy if I didn't bet on the Sixers? Not a biased bet, but
not a biased bet.
Not a biased bet. I like Philly Game 3, and then we also have Denver versus Phoenix. Man, the way the fuck Phoenix has been playing and no CP3. It might be Denver get the brooms out sweep. Might stay off of that and play props. Then we got New York Knicks versus Miami. This is their first time being favorited throughout the whole entire playoff series that they've played so far. Wow. So maybe it's a Vegas trap. Maybe it's not. I don't want to find out because the Knicks, man, they gave me a fucking sweat for my fucking life the other day, man. I parlayed up the Knicks and the Lakers money line, and I thought it was going to be the Lakers that was going to be the sweat. Nah, dude, the Knicks almost gave away that game. If it wasn't for Josh Hart triple-double season, man, it was about to be a lonely 0-2 back to Miami. But that's what I'm looking at for the weekend. We also got one FC championship Friday night. We got Demetrius Johnson in the main event. That they're finally making their debut over here in America. So that's going to be nice to watch on TNT tomorrow. And we also have the podcast for MMA in the locker room this week. We have me, Mills, Jeff, and Preston. So it's going to be a good episode. It's going to get spicy in the locker room. Me and Mills been going head to head of recent, and I don't want to sound like the guy or anything like that. I think I'm 2-0. I think I'm 2-0 on the Bills versus Mills so far on the podcast. So if you want to tune in to watch some banters, cash some picks, you know what it is. Pub Sports Radio, hit the like and subscribe.
Beautiful. That's a great segment name, Bills versus Mills. And Big Show is the fucking court bailiff, just trying to keep everything under control. So Bills versus Mills on the podcast. It's going to be fun. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a good weekend of ball. Billy, I appreciate you. Where can the people find you on social media?
They can find me over on Twitter at Getting Bills. They can find me over on Instagram at Billy Bridge DFS. You find me over on TikTok at Bridge.Billy. And that's all we got really going on. Big weekend worth of fights. It's about to go down. New Jersey, baby. We got the hometown fights. We already got a couple of phone calls, and we already know who's going to win. So make sure you tap in this weekend. It's going to be great UFC fights.
You going to the fights, Billy?
Nah, man. $525 to go sit in the Raptors in the Procedural Center. Just because it's in New Jersey, I don't claim North Jersey. North Jersey is not home. North Jersey is not home. I do not feel home in North Jersey. Why would you go to North Jersey? You might as well just go to New York. You're fucking 45 minutes away. Are you that cheap?
Exactly. Sure. I agree. I've never been to either, but hey, I now know South Jersey is where it's at.
South Jersey is where it's at. We got Atlantic City. We got Philadelphia. And if you wanted to go up to North Jersey, you can go up to there with those.
Go fuck off to North Jersey, yeah. Billy, I appreciate you for joining me, my man. It's a whole lot of fun talking basketball with you as always, and I appreciate you.
Mike M asks, "What is the line on tonight, Billy?" More of what is the splash bro on? Brigada, we're coming for you, man. So listen to this, Jose. I played a 3-point prop of Curry. They had from downtown signature bets, and it was Curry to make a 30-plus footer 3-pointer shot.
Sure.
I bet the shit. They tell me it doesn't cash. I'm like, there's no way Curry's got 6 3-pointers and none of them were from 30 feet out. So then they end up ruling the bet as a win. And, I hit the digi dash on him, hit the withdrawal. Boom.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm all set here, guys.
Hit the withdrawal and said, boop. And then they messaged me back and said, now your account's been suspended. So now we're waiting 48 hours notice. Atlantic City, I'm going to have to come down there and whoop that ass at Brigada if you don't let me bet on these fucking fights this weekend. So that's my story time for the day. Beautiful.
Billy Brisbane joining us. Thank you so much, Billy. We appreciate you, my guy. That's a great story time by Billy there. It was a good story to end the show. Appreciate you.